Hello friends, welcome back to English class. I hope you are doing great and enjoying your study at home. Children, today we are going to study a very interesting and the funny story of our Marigold book. And the name of the story is The Talkative Barber. This story is one of the stories have been adopted from Arabian Nights. You might have read about this storybook. This story is about a man, about a barber who cannot stop talking. I hope you know a barber. A barber is a person who shaves a head or cuts and trims hair. And the talkative is a person who talks a lot. So now let's enjoy the story. Once upon a time, a barber lived in the city of Kashgar. He was very talkative. He talked too much. Once, the Sultan, the king of the city, called the barber to shave his head. He came and started talking non-stop, as it was his habit, instead of shaving. The Sultan got angry and asked him to stop talking and continue his work, finish his shaving. The barber replied, "You did me an injury by calling me a chatterer." The barber said to King, "Your Majesty, you hurted me by calling me talkative. I am not talkative. I am very quiet person. I had 6 brothers and they are talkative. Their names are Buckburn, Buckburia, Buckbuck, Alkus, Al-Nashi and Shakabak. So these are the name of the barber's 6 brothers, and barber called them talkative, and barber called himself a silent person. Can you imagine? The barber was a quiet person, and then his each brother had one quality. What was that? One physical disability. Out of them, one brother was deaf who had a hearing problem. One brother had a problem in speech, who stammers. And the next one is humpbacked, who had a problem in the back. And the other one doesn't have tooth, it's toothless. The next one is half blind, problem in the vision. And the last one is full blind, cannot see. And the barber was the youngest member of his family, and according to him, he was a very quiet person. He didn't talk too much. The Sultan, who was completely fed up, ordered his men, ordered his servants, because he lost his patience, that give this barber 3 pieces of gold and send him away. And now I don't want to be shaved today. Now, because the king, the Sultan, was fed up, he lost his patience, so he ordered his men to make this barber out of the palace. But the barber refused to go out. He said, "No, I'll not go. I'll not leave the palace until I finish my task. First, I will complete my task, your shaving, and then I will leave the palace." But instead of shaving, instead of completing his task, he again started narrating another story. The Sultan then tried to convince him by saying that he had an important work and he had to go out at noon. So you please, the Sultan requested the barber to finish the shaving first. But the barber, oh my God, the barber didn't listen and was not ready to leave the palace also. And the barber suggested the Sultan to keep patience, because shaving is a very important work and the Sultan should keep patience. And barber inquired the Sultan about his important task. Barber wanted to know what important task the Sultan had, so that barber could advise the Sultan according to work. And the barber kept on talking about his task. By the continuous talking of the barber, the Sultan was completely fed up, completely irritated, and now decided to fulfill the demand of barber, to satisfy the barber. And he told him that he had arranged a party. He had invited his friends for a party at noon, and that's why the king was in hurry. That's why the sultan had to go out. So Sultan wanted the barber to finish his task so that he could go outside to attend his guests, attend his friends. When the barber heard about the Sultan's party, Sultan's feast, he also recalled that he had also invited his 4 or 5 friends to his house for a lunch. After listening Sultan's feast, the barber recalled he had also invited his friends for lunch at his home, and he had completely forgotten about it and had not made any preparations. Now he was puzzled what to do. But Sultan anyhow wanted the barber to finish his task, so he offered the barber that you finish your task, you finish my shaving, I will give you the food which had been prepared for my party, because Sultan wanted to get rid of the barber, because the Sultan whose life was in the hand of barber, who was at the mercy of the barber. So he offered to take the food away and finish the task. The barber made an offer, please show me the food. The barber demanded that he wanted to check the food first whether it was enough for his friends or not. Then the Sultan ordered his servants to bring the food to show the barber all the dishes what had been prepared for the party. The barber looked over the food, the barber checked the food and said, that was very good, but still I want some fruits for dessert. Dessert, a sweet dish which generally is taken after dinner. The Sultan, whose head was half shaped, and the problem was that Sultan's head was half shaped, otherwise he could ask the barber to leave the palace. So he ordered his men to bring the fruits also for barber, and barber, instead of completing his task, now started examining, started checking the each and every dish, and again spent half an hour for this task. Now the Sultan lost his patience. He got impatient. You can imagine the situation of Sultan, whose head was half shaved. He's in a funny condition. He cannot go outside. So he stamped his feet in anger, but the barber didn't show any sign of hurry, was not interested in completing his task. However, the barber took up the razor, a tool for shaving, razor, but after a few minutes he stopped doing his work and again started talking, and now he was appreciating the Sultan, that I never knew you were so generous. Now he was appreciating the Sultan, you were so kind, so helpful, but children, he was not finishing his task. So now you can imagine the situation of the king, how much annoyed, how much frustrated he was. Children, I hope you don't do like this. You first finish your task, whatever has been assigned to you. So don't behave like a talkative barber. Keep on reading. I hope you have enjoyed the story at the fullest, and take care of yourself. Bye bye. Thank you.